Veganism and its benefits. Veganism or vegan is a word we frequently hear these days. But do we exactly know what veganism is? And why are more and more people becoming vegans? Now that is precisely what we are going to explore in this video. Hi, my name is Abid, and on this World Vegan Day, we are going to talk about veganism and its many benefits. So what are we waiting for? Let's start. Veganism as a term was coined a long time ago, but the concept has only recently gained popularity. This is because when it was first introduced, most people believed the concept to be the same as vegetarianism, which it absolutely isn't. So what is veganism? Now, veganism is a philosophy or a practice of abstaining from all forms of exploitation of and cruelty to animals, for food, for clothing, or for any other purpose, and promoting the development and use of animal-free alternatives for the benefit of animals, humans, and the environment. Now, you might be thinking at this point of time, alright, it benefits animals, but how does it actually benefit humans and the environment? And I'll get to that very soon. But before that, let me just reiterate, veganism is not just limited to food. The idea of veganism is to abstain from all sorts of products that involve elements derived from animals, such as silk, keratin, milk, medicinal drugs like Premarin, and so much more. So now that we know what veganism is, let's look at a few benefits of practicing veganism. First, the health benefits of veganism. Other than the environmental factors, being a vegan also has many health benefits to it. Practicing a vegan diet works brilliantly in reducing the risks of certain conditions that can be life-threatening. So let's discover some of these benefits and understand how a vegan diet helps your health. First, nutrient-rich diet and weight loss. Practicing veganism allows you to take on a more vitamin-rich diet with vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, and much more. With these foods becoming a large portion of your diet, there's an increase in your daily intake of important nutrients, leading to a stronger immune system. On the other hand, a vegan diet also helps you lose weight. There are several studies that have found vegans to have a lower body mass index in comparison to people following other diets, and that a vegan diet is much more effective than any other diet when it comes to weight loss. Second, reduces the risk of heart diseases and certain types of cancer. A vegan diet involves the consumption of huge amounts of fruits and vegetables. And according to studies, eating a good amount of fresh fruits and vegetables on a regular basis can reduce the risk of succumbing to cancer by up to 15% and the risk of dying from heart disease by 42%. A vegan diet is also known to have low levels of cholesterol when compared to other diets, which can also help reduce the risks of high blood pressure, heart attack, and strokes. Third, improves kidney function and lowers blood sugar levels. Following veganism for dietary purposes is also extremely beneficial in maintaining lower blood sugar levels, which significantly reduces the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The diet also helps people already suffering from diabetes by improving kidney function and easing the pain caused by systemic distal polyneuropathy. So these were some of the health benefits of practicing veganism. And now let me tell you about the positive impact veganism can have on the environment. And some of these might shock you. First, reduces wastage of natural resources. Now this is probably the most important, rational, and economical benefit of veganism. The amount of natural resources like land, food, water, etc. currently used for breeding livestock is shocking. And here are some statistics for you. Approximately 700 million tons of food that could be consumed by humans is consumed by livestock every year. All around the world, more than 80% of farmland is reserved to breed animals. It takes more than 16,000 liters of water to raise 1 kilogram of beef. It takes more than 3,900 liters of water to raise 1 kilogram of chicken. Land being converted for agricultural purposes leads to at least 60% of deforestation in the world, a large amount of which is used for grazing cattle. More than 850 million people suffer from undernourishment while these resources are used in raising livestock. According to the latest studies, the world population is expected to reach 9 billion by 2050, and we need to find a more substantial strategy to sustain human life. I'm sure all these facts must be really shocking, but they're also absolutely true. And one can really make a difference in this world only when we have the right information. With veganism, we can save large amount of natural resources and food, solving problems like world hunger, malnourishment, global warming, and so much more. Second, it conserves energy. Again, raising all the livestock that is needed in satisfying the requirement of animal-derived products lead to the use of a lot of energy, which can be conserved. It was found that plant-based protein costs 8 times less energy than a meat-based protein. A vegan diet can help reduce the demand for livestock and thus its production, leading to the conservation of energy. Third, animal welfare. Now, because of the huge demand for meat and other animal-derived products, the animals that are raised as livestock to serve the purpose of producing meat, dairy products, etc. lead a truly miserable life. The meat and dairy industry does their absolute best to cut costs and make the products available at the best possible prices. And in return, they save all their money by keeping these animals in absolutely disgusting conditions, giving them minimal facilities. The animals raised for slaughter are kept in overcrowded, miserable and filthy rooms, filled with bodily waste. They are left untreated for so many injuries, diseases, and left to suffer in pain for the rest of their lives. Due to the fast and inefficient killing processes of slaughter, many animals are not completely dead while they are skinned or dismembered and have to go through a lot of pain and torture throughout the process. The process also leads to PTSD in the workers handling cattle and executing the processes due to the extreme nature of cruelty they've been a part of. And then there are the cows raised for dairy purposes, probably leading even a worse life than the animals raised for slaughter. Due to the high volume of demand, the cows are regularly artificially inseminated and the calves are separated from their mothers within 2 to 3 days of birth. Female calves are given powdered milk as the milk produced by their mothers is used for human consumption, whereas the male calves are slaughtered within the first 4 months of their birth. Most of the dairy cows are killed before the age of 4 and sold as beef due to infertility and low production. With veganism, all of this can be stopped, or at least a declined change in their demand can save a large number of animals from cruelty, exploitation and torture. Animal welfare organizations have been trying to put a stop to all this for a number of years, but due to the high demand, they haven't been successful. So these were the very few of the countless benefits that practicing veganism can have on our society and our health. And you and I both know there are more once we start digging into it. So that's it from me today. Wishing you a very happy World Vegan Day from smartmedicalbuy.com, and we hope that you learned more about veganism and shall help us spread awareness about veganism. We will see you in our next video with some more exciting and insightful information.